we're going to explain an amazing phenomenon that the Holy Ochot Tzadikim teaches us. He says, this is what he says, did you ever see an eclipse? Joe, you ever see an eclipse? You know what it is? You ever see a rainbow? Yeah. You see a rainbow? Whoa! Or an eclipse where like the front, the side, and this and that, like whoa! Everybody's going crazy, right? So he writes over here, this is what he said, it's an amazing point, and you should really look at it inside. I mean, I'll read it to you inside. He said, what's going on? Well, why are you going wild with that eclipse or rainbow? At the end of the day, why? Very simple. The reason being is that it's something not normally being done, and therefore you're going, wow. So he writes, everything in nature should be the same way as well. Meaning, when you see the sun come up in the morning, in a way, your experience of that should be wow. So he writes, when the sun comes down, it should be like, wow, it's the act of nature. It's like, whoa, what's going on? But what's the reason why we don't do that? What's the reason why our reaction isn't like, oh my goodness, that's something phenomenal. It was been dark and now it's light. Wow, it was pitch dark and it's like the light, somebody flicked the lights on, the sun came out. Why don't we go wild with excitement every single morning when we see that? And why don't we go wild with excitement where the sun's up and all of a sudden now it becomes completely darkness? Whoa! Why don't we get excited when we see like a cloud? Like, wow, there's a cloud, wow. Imagine a person never saw rain in their life. You know, I'll never forget, there was I was in Israel, and at the time, when I was in Israel, I'll never forget, the first time when I was in Israel and it snowed, every kid on the block, every kid on my yeshiva block came out, whoa! And it was like, they were holding the snow in their hands, and they were looking their fingers like, whoa, this is crazy. When we see snow, we're like, oh great, it's snow. So what's the difference? They're seeing snow for the first time in their life, and they're like, whoa, what is this? But really, it's the act of nature that God is showing us. So in essence, the Ochot Tzadikim is teaching us, in every matter of life, in every situation in life, it's the act of nature should be like, oh, to us, like, whoa. And that will bring a connection to us with Hashem. And I like to read it to you because it's an important point. He writes, V'yavin briyat ha'olam gedolim uktanim. Know God's creation, whether small, whether big, whether sun, whether ants. You ever see an ant? You know, that ant is the creation of Hashem. And he said, how phenomenal, how fascinating is an ant? The thing is, this little, and if you study an ant, it can carry maybe 6 times its size, maybe even more, much more. You know, it carry the oversized, and it's a small ant. Like, what's going on? How did it even create it? Says, how old is even the wind? He writes, look, the whole act of God is such a nature. Wow, how does it work? Can you explain me? How's it windy outside? Hashem is doing all of this. And it's an amazing thing. So how come we don't go, wow, it's windy outside? So he writes, because since you're haniflaot tamid, you're constantly seeing the acts of God, you're not going wild over it because you see it every single day. But when there's an eclipse, then you're like, whoa, what's going on? Where's the sun today? Imagine one morning the sun's not there. Imagine one morning the sun, you don't see the sun that morning. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 11 a.m. Where's the sun? Imagine, you go wild, you flip out. Says you're just used to it. So, oh, it didn't come. The reason is because you're so used to it, so you're not going wild over it. Lachen, therefore, he teaches us, make yourself like you're brand new. Make yourself like David HaMelech says in Tehillim, Nifla'im ma'asecha. Your wonders of the creation of the world is great. V'nafshi yodat me'od. And I recognize your greatness just from seeing, they used to ask Rabbi the Miller, can you prove God? And he would do it. He would take an orange, and right here, he would put the orange on the table. Yeah, I see God right here. Say, Rabbi, you're taking an orange. What are you doing? How do you see God from the orange? So look how complex the orange is. How could you create such an orange? Do you realize that? Do you realize an orange, what it is? And he would say, why on the outside, it's so beautiful. And then when you open the peel on the inside, it's like bland. You don't see any orange in the inside. He says, the reason is very simple, because God wanted you to have an appetite to eat the orange. So he made it beautiful on the outside. So you get a temptation where you want to actually eat it. And then when you open the inside, you don't need the inside peel, because you already opened the orange. So you're eating it anyway. So therefore Hashem got you to eat it. And he would say, think about it. Where is oranges mostly? We know when do we eat it mostly, and where? When do we eat it mostly? He would say in the wintertime. No? Yes or no? Why? It has vitamin C. And vitamin C is very important. So Hashem created like this and that. And then he would say, oh, look at a watermelon. When's the most ripe time to have a watermelon? It's in the summer. Why? You need to be hydrated. So Hashem made it that in the summer it's the most ripe. You ever cut a watermelon in the summer? It's like, whoa, it's bursting with flavor. It's like, whoa, this is so juicy. Where did this come from? So Hashem made it that way. Why? So therefore you can be hydrated. And another thing is, he says, look, it's on the outside, it's green. Why is it green? It's to promote patience. Patience, if you study color, every color is a item. Every color in the mind is something. The color green is like a color of patience. Wait, what are you waiting for? It says, you're not cutting a watermelon by yourself. You're waiting for family, for friends. For this guy, just cut a watermelon, boom. So you wait for them, now you open it up. Now it's like red. You're like, whoa. You open it green, oh, red, whoa. And like juicing, whoa. What's the answer? But what the Orchot Tzadikim is teaching us, and you can look it up yourself. It's in Shar Zechirah, the Hashalosh Ve'esim, the 23rd piece in that Shar Zechirah. It's an amazing point he's making. He says you have to remember all the time the nature of God. That it's constant. It's like an amazing thing. The fact that you can see, just because you see every day, it shouldn't take away the exclusiveness of saying, "Wow, I open up my eyes in the morning and I can see." You understand that? How does that even work? How does it even work? How can you just open up? You close your eyes right now. Close your eyes right now. Just close your eyes right now. You can't see nothing. Open up one, open up two. Wow, I see everything. How did it even happen? You can't even explain it. But what? And guess what? There's a bracha every day. Do we say with kavanah? Pokeach ivrim is the bracha. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. That you open up the eyes. You open up the blind eyes. But what? We don't say with such kavanah every single time. You know why? Because we're getting our eyes back every single day. So therefore a person might not have that kavanah every single day. Because look, he's been seeing for so many years. Take a guy that they punched him in the face by act, whatever it is, he fell down, whatever it is, and all of a sudden, he's like, oh my goodness, my eyes. I don't know. All of a sudden, I says, wait, don't worry. We're going to put some type of cream right now. Wait. All of a sudden, he's able to see, whoa! He's going crazy. I had my next door neighbor. Your heart's pumping, yeah? Did you ever contemplate the awesomeness of the greatness of God, that He's giving you your heart pumping 24/7? Just feel it on the left hand side, on the bottom of your right forefinger. You feel it. It's like pumping, and it's 24/7. You're sleeping this, that. I had my next door neighbor. My next door neighbor says, when I wake up and say Modani every single morning, now it's a different one. Why? Because he appreciates his heart. He had an open heart surgery, crazy bypass. He's telling me they didn't know what just did. They broke his ribs. They all went in there and they just like pumped out that heart. They pumped it up. And he said, whoa. Did you ever sit and contemplate the wondrous that you actually have it in your body, that you're able to have a heart pumping 24/7? Well, if not, start thinking about that. You understand what I'm trying to say? Start thinking about the nature that Hashem's really giving you. How do you even talk? How does it even work? You know, there's a whole science, how you're actually talking. How do you even talk? Hearing. How does it even work? You know how it works? How does it even work? How does it even work? So all these things are nature of God. You understand? And you have to go ahead, and he's telling you, he's teaching us that you have to contemplate. Why? Because first of all, it'll attach you towards Him. From the nature, it'll attach you towards Hashem. It'll bring you closer to Him. Even when you're walking outside, just walking outside, and you see trees, it's like, whoa, you know, one leaf, you know what it takes to create one leaf? And Hashem is doing it nature, like nature kilu. And that's why you have to open up your eyes and just see the wonders of God. Even though you see it every single day, contemplate it and appreciate it. Appreciate it that you're healthy. You know, appreciate that you're healthy. You ever appreciate that you're fully healthy? From head to toe? Head to toe, you appreciate head to toe? Just appreciate Hashem giving you life. I saw an 82-year-old man. He came to shul. He was in Jersey. I saw him. And he was speaking to his friend, his other 80-year-old friend. And I was sitting right behind them. You know, there's the two seats, and I was sitting right behind them. And, you know, 82 is nice age. You know what I'm saying? Ripening age. And he talks to his friend. He says, how you doing? Feeling great. How you feeling? Feeling great. He says, every single morning when I wake up and I have another day of life, I'm flipping out. I'm so happy. But why do you have to wait till 82 years old? Do it when you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50. Do it when you're much younger. You have to wait till 82 when you know, like, everyone, you see your friend, like, oh man, he passed away 79, he made that, and you're like, Baruch Hashem, I have another day, I'm still living. I can't believe it. Why wait until you're 95? Like, I'm happy I have another day. The guy's 95, I woke up today. Yes. Do it now when you're young. Do it now when you're young. You have to wait till 98. Yeah, I'm alive again. That's what he's saying. Tomorrow morning when you wake up in the morning, be appreciative that you woke up. Say Modeh Ani with kavanah. Say it with kavanah. Remember what I'm telling you. Remember what we're saying today. So tomorrow morning you'll actually do it. Go on, another day of life. But what do we? We take it for granted. I lived another day. Another day. Well, you know, nobody. Everybody lives till nice and more than most people live till So no, that's what he's telling you. He's telling you appreciate every moment. Appreciate it. Don't take it for granted because you get it every single day. Make it as if it's a new gift every single day. Have a good day.